So what we've got here is, I believe she's about 18 months old. She is a German Shepherd and about 80, 81 pounds, 82 pounds, somewhere in that day. Don't bite, don't bite. We just had her on a walk and she is definitely very strong. She's been here probably, if you include the intake time, probably about a week. So once they get them all checked out, then they put them on the floor. So I believe she is up for adoption. And I'm not sure, we don't have too much background information on. I don't know if she's an owner surrender or if she was a pickup.
She's a cuddle bud. She thinks she's a lap dog, even though she's 81 pounds.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be reactive to pretty much anything. We had her out, there was a guy on a scooter came by, she doesn't pay any attention. She was very focused on sniffing and walking around. One thing to keep in mind with any animals that come in is for the first several days, they're all stressed out when they first get here, no matter what. You know, they don't understand why they're here. You really can't explain to them what's going on. In some situations, it's probably better that they're here than where they came from. But you don't know their background, and you don't know, and we don't judge on owner surrenders. About 70 to 75% of the animals that come in to the Nevada SPCA are owner surrenders, and you just never know the situation.
You see it?
But they're here, they're safe, they get fed.
They get walks.
They get walks.
Playtime.
There's a lot of volunteers here that take them on daily walks many times.
Oh, don't like that.
They have medical staff that takes care of them if they have any medical needs that come up.
Yes.
And most of the time they just need to know somebody's here to love on them.
She loves love. Hmm.
We don't know if she needs to be in a one dog home or not. I don't think her card says anything about that. I don't know if you have that handy or not, but
They say meet and greets recommended. Probably more from her size, from what I can tell. She doesn't seem overly reactive, except for toys. She likes them. And she wants whatever one you have.
yeah, that's a good girl.
She does look like she likes to play with her mouth a little bit, but I think that's part of the shepherd. She likes to play tug of war.
She does like to be brushed. She loves to be petted.
Doesn't
She takes treats. So she is treat motivated, so I think she would be very easy to train. Towards the end of the walk, she was actually not pulling quite so much, which is good because she is very, very strong.
And she has taken all of these toys out of the toy box.
When we were setting the cameras up, the room was clean. So there was nothing on the floor when we came in. And by the time we leave, she is a shedder. But some of that would be reduced, with reduced stress. That would be part of it.
And plenty of brushing.
With a lot of brushing, some of that undercoat would come off. She did just have a bath today as well, so she's very fluffy, very clean. And the only whining or barking I heard her do was when we were getting the leash ready to get her out of the kennel. If we ever mentioned her name. That's a good start.
Her name is Zeri, but I don't know that she knows her name yet. Again, we don't know where she came from, so we don't know if she was an owner surrender.
Oh, good catch.
That's a big catch. Okay, let me see.
We should have grabbed some treats and see if she knows any commands. We tried some commands on the walk, and she didn't really respond to much of it. But again, it doesn't mean she doesn't know them.
She was just excited to be out of her kennel.
If you can hear the dog howling out there. And she doesn't seem to react to any of that. So it hasn't been super noisy in here since we've been in here.
Let me see.
But she hasn't really reacted to anything at all.
Why don't you get a toy?
Which is great. We have a rescue at home she's about the same age as Zeri, and she's a Belgian Malinois. And She doesn't pull nearly as hard, but she is more reactive, so we're still working on that. Zeri didn't react to anything. Cars, trucks, she wasn't intimidated by anything, never tucked her tail, just had a good time on the walk.
She's a love bug. She likes to be rubbed on. As soon as you start rubbing on her, she stays still. Huh.
She would even do that on the walk if you were, oh my goodness, look at your pants.
Yes, she needs some fine tuning with the brushing, that's for sure. But she loves to be rubbed on. Yes, she does. Huh. Oh, okay. Go ahead and sit on my lap. That's good.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you comfy?
Yeah, she thinks she's a Pomeranian.
Are you comfy? That's good. Yeah, there you go. Want those? That's all I got left. That's all I got left. Yep, that's it. That's it. That's all I got. Oh, kisses. Yeah, kisses.
Oh, loves
Those
to
are the
give
best.
kisses?
Those are the best. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a
Oh,
good
well, she's
girl.
definitely a little lover. She's a keeper. I recommend anybody come down and visit her, see if she'd be a good fit for you. Again, she's super sweet.
Easy.
Definitely got a lot of puppy in her,
There we go.
even though she's a year and a half. She's definitely a puppy. Definitely think she could be worked with. She is big, so if you have small kids, maybe a consideration just because of her size and her strength. Again, she'll need work with any shelter dog. They're not trained. They're not here to be trained. They're here to be just cared for until they find their forever home.
And that's the one thing to keep in mind too, whenever you come through a facility like, whether it's this one, the Animal Foundation, any shelter, that the animal that you see in the cage, that in their kennel, is not the same. When you take them on a walk, they're different. When you bring them in here, they're different, because they are stressed out. They're extremely stressed out. And the longer they're here, the more that stress becomes apparent.
But as James said before, they are really good about getting their animals out with the volunteers.
No.
For walks, playtime. They have a little play yard. They have meet and greet rooms. Like I said, she seems like a good girl.
And there's, if you've never heard of the 3 rule when it comes to adopting dogs, and I'll probably repeat this a lot, but it's the rule of 3s. So the first 3 days, it takes them several days to start to not be stressed out, just to unwind a little bit. It takes about 3 weeks for them to actually start to relax. And then about 3 months before they'll start to build that bond and start to trust. So it takes time. You have to be very, very patient. But as you can see, she just needs that forever home.
Lots of love, huh?
And that's what this community is good at doing. So feel free to reach out to us. You can reach out to the Nevada SPCA. Come down and see Zeri.
She'd love to meet you.
She would love to meet you. Huh. Yes, you would. I know. Yes, you would.
It is.
You ready? You ready? You ready? Ready? Go. Bring it back. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah, that's a good girl. Look in. Ready? Ready? Zeri, look at me. Look at me. Gotta be careful because it's like, good girl. Good girl. You want to play with the monkey instead? Huh? That's a good. Yeah, that's a good girl. Ready? I'm gonna give you a sniff for a minute. Okay, here we go. You ready? You ready? Go! Oh, that was a bad one. Good girl. Yes, good girl. Want some loves for a minute? We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Oh, I know. That's so cool. You probably smell cocoa on there, huh? Yeah. Oh, that's
God, she's such a cuddle bud.
Oh, that's so good. And you're so big. Alright, I took it. Taking a break, huh? Yeah. Yeah, you needed some of that. Ready to go again? Alright, let's go. Ready? Here. Just drop it. She picked up the different one. Wanna play with that one? We can play with that one. There you go. Play with that one. These are all wet from getting rained on, huh? Which one do you want? You want that one or you want this one? You want this one? Ready? Ready? Go. Good girl, good girl. Yes. Yes, good girl. You gotta slow down sooner. Yeah, we can play with that one.
Zeri.
That's good. Yeah, that's good, huh? You like tug of war a little bit? As always, please like, share, and subscribe, with the emphasis being on share, just because you never know if you're going to be the share that helps these pups find their forever home. Need to give a big thanks to the Nevada SPCA for allowing us into their home to make these videos, and a huge shout out to the Foster Friday Foundation for helping arrange these meet and greets. On behalf of Zeri, Kimberly, and me, thanks for watching.